Hey, good morning to you. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while. The wife and I are done hunting for the season. We tagged out, or she tagged out of the bucks, and I've got my one buck. Anyway, 7 deer is enough for us too. But let's talk about the John Deere. I've been watching a lot of safety videos, how to operate it, what is safe, how to prevent flip overs, turnovers. One of course, is the crash guard up here. Keeping that fully extended is a safety feature, plus my seatbelt on, which I'm very bad at the moment until I get used to it. But I bought this thing, and a lot of people say, well, why'd you buy the backhoe when you could have bought an excavator, etc. Well, you know what? I'm going to be digging up stumps. I got always just to dig up the ground a little bit and then use the bucket to kind of scrape it and lay it back down. So when I do food plotting, I probably could have bought the box blade or the auger, not the auger, but the tiller in the back and did all that, or the extra thing that you scrape up the ground with. But I live in the woods. I don't have time to take all that stuff down there, and I didn't really. But today I want to talk to you a little bit about the accessories that I got and that I've added to my John Deere to make this thing a little bit more easier to operate, a little bit more safer to operate. I didn't buy a lot of accessories. I didn't buy a snow blower. I don't need all this stuff, take off the bucket, take off this. I'm just going to use my bucket, a couple accessories on the bucket, and a couple other things that safety features. So let me take the phone, we're going to switch it around, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right, let's start off right here. Forklift. Obviously, it just attaches to my bucket. It's not on there fully right now. I just put it on temporarily to test it all out. This is going to allow me to pick up things like this big piece of wood to put it in the back of the truck, or some of the log. Picking up other things with it is going to make it a lot easier. Instead of buying the forklift attachment that goes back and forth, I just spent about $135 on this thing to make it a lot easier. Second thing, for safety, I went out and got wheel spacers, 2-inch wheel spacers. I think they are 2 inches. And when my grandson gets down here, we're going to put these wheel spacers on, which is actually going to widen up the tractor in the back, make it a little bit more stable. Also, I added the tow bracket with a chain so I can tie it to the bucket, and I bolted it on there. What I did not know is this same little feature here, this little thing here, I can attach it to the front of the bucket here, the tractor, and use it as a tow bar there too. So I got it. I might buy another one just to bolt on there, so when I raise the blade up or whatever, I can tow my trailer. But I think I can tow the trailer with this one too. It's not what I bought it for anyway. So anyway, let's move over here to the edge trimmers. I got 3 of them, and they will go along the leading edges of my bucket here, so I can drive down my driveway if and when we get any snow. We had snow the other day. I was hoping to practice with it, but it didn't last. So we don't get that much snow in Tennessee. But those are the little items that I've added on to the front. And of course, I think I've already covered this once before, is I got mirrors, okay? This allows me to back up and see where I'm going backwards as well as this nifty little speed knob. But this right here, my phone holder, you're going to wonder why I got the phone holder. I have to get another camera for that to show you, so hold on. Hey, I want to continue on here. I was telling you earlier about, it's called the off-road instrumentation, okay? And this is going to keep my tractor telling me if I'm level, my tilt side. And by the way, it has an audio warning. Now, these audio warnings transpire into my hearing aid here so I can hear it go beep 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 beep, telling me I'm leaning too much one way or the other. So we're going to view it as you see it. Notice the red, it's warning me I'm at a tilt too much. It'll go away when I straighten out. It's warning me that I'm at a 50-degree angle, which I don't want to be. We got to be careful of this. As you've seen, it will tell me if I'm leaning one way or the other by going with a tone. I'm sitting at an angle right now, and it's letting me know how many degrees. But once I hit that 15 degrees where it might be at a tilt, it starts audioing. So good accessory, cheap. It's on your phone app, and it makes it a lot easier with a phone mount and instead of buying the whole package. Well, I'm going to finish off my video here. Put this tractor to work today. I've got 7 hours on it already. We dug up 4 or 5 stumps, carried a buttload of wood over to my neighbor's house over here. Went downhill, tested out the alarm system like you saw, and got everything accomplished. As far as putting this thing in operation and watching it work, there's plenty of other videos out there personally that you can watch that are better than mine. I don't have the time, but I did want to share this John Deere tractor, the 1025R, has been great for me so far. Like I said, no traction on wet ground, but we went down a good incline and got some stuff done. And we cut a big oak tree down, and the wife just heard it fall to the ground finally, so the weight of it finally brought it down, so I don't have to worry about it. We'll use the tractor later when the ground is drier, and we're just going to push it off into the gully and work around that. And I got a few more trees to cut down. But as far as the John Deere tractor 1025R with the bucket and the backhoe, excellent equipment. I've been having no problems with it. And you probably do the same thing with Kubotas and Big Dogs or whatever the other ones are they have out there. So in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my channel. Just a quick review and an update on where my tractor is, and it's about time to park it, go get something to eat and relax. Thank you. Bright good morning to you. Got a little earlier start. I was going to show you the video earlier, but I'm putting my 2-inch spacers on the back tires as of now. I just did the right side. Pretty simple shit, pretty simple. There's a lot of videos out there to show you how to install it. We're not going to go through that. I'm just going to go through the one side right here a little bit to give you an idea. It's not that hard, but I was going to show you earlier, like I said, but unfortunately the generator's running. Today is the 30th of December. Got one more day left in the year. It's a beautiful day. It's 50 degrees outside. It doesn't seem like it, but I wore this just to be protection out here. So the jack that I bought from Mentor doesn't work too good, so actually using the backhoe to pick up my tires worked pretty good. It's not heavy where I have to worry about it. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down, and then I'll show you what I got there. All right. So what I'm using is Brotec 2-inch spacers. Okay. They do supply the bolts. They go on the inside, as you can see. And you have to have blue Loctite. I'm going to have to do my other wheel again because I didn't realize that I had the hardware with it, but that's no problem. So anyway, we're going to get started. There you have it. Both 2-inch spacers are on the back of this tractor. Now I got to do the fronts, which are 1.25 inches, but I'm not going to sit here and bore you and put them on there, but I will take the pictures in the video after everything is done and show you the changes, and I'll get this posted tonight hopefully. But my tractor is updated. Wheel spacers I'm going to also put on my wheel weights. I'm going to do that as we speak right now too, so hang in there and we'll be done. Alrighty, I am done with my tractor modifications. I'm actually going to go use it in the woods and test it out and give it to you, but thanks to my wife, she helped me install my wheel weights. That was a pain in the ass. That takes two, especially when you're trying to tighten up the bolts and get the measurements right. But we got it done and it's good. So let's do a walk around on the tractor now. Here we go. Wheel weights, 2-inch spacers, 1.25 inch spacer, my mirrors, my phone holder from my guide I talked about a little while ago. I used the backhoe for support as well as the bucket. And let's look at it from behind. Oh yeah, you can actually see them sitting out too much. That is good. So we're going to find out if it's really stable. I wanted to test it out, so I'm going to go take it for a drive right now. And I'll let you know how it comes out at the end, all right? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. that is it. Sorry for the change of clothes. When I took the tractor off for a test drive, I had to work it a little bit, working on Mama's deer stand down there in the most unlevel ground in hell. But let me tell you what, the 2-inch spacers, the wheel weights, made a tremendous difference on the ride going down there. It felt a little different, but it also felt safer. As far as the 1 1/4 inch on the front, they help as long as you're on level ground, but once you start turning and doing other things, they really didn't make that much of a difference in my opinion, but they did help stabilize this whole tractor. So everything I've done right now is done. Now all we do is put it to work. I just had to put diesel in it because it's the first time I ran out of fuel. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment below if you like it or don't like it, and let me know what you think and maybe what else we can do. But as of now, this thing is totally modified between the wheel weights, spacers, the mirrors. It's working perfectly, so I'm happy. Until the next video, we'll talk to you later.